Dear friends, welcome to the world that is evolving. This world that is evolving is always new and it's always novel. This constantly evolving novel world that I'm talking about also has global presence. This evolving novel, global, lively world I'm talking about is also very interesting. Naturally, this world that is evolving, novel, global, lively, and interesting would be spectacular. And once that is spectacular, it is also happy to know, to see, to enjoy that world. So, welcome to the world that is evolving, novel, global, lively, interesting, spectacular, and that which brings us happiness. Welcome to the world of English. Why has English gained so much of importance? English has official or special status in several countries with a total population of over 2 billion people. English is spoken as a native language by around 375 million people, and the same number of people speak it as a second language also. Around 750 million people speak English as a foreign language. So, English has official status, it's spoken as a native language as well as a second language and foreign language. So, what are these things? What do we mean by official status? What is a native language? What is second language? What is a foreign language? Official language is the language that is used in official correspondence. All the global leaders speak or use English while corresponding with their counterparts of different countries. And it's also an official language in many countries. Then what is a native language? Native language is the language you and I learned at home with our family from our childhood. I repeat, native language is the language you learned at home with your family from your childhood. Right from the time you and I started to speak, started to learn to speak, from that time onwards, the language that we heard, the language that we learned is our native language. What is second language? Second language is the language you learn because you have to live in the country where the language is spoken. For example, you work in the Gulf. You will have to learn the Gulf Arabic or any other language that is spoken there in order to survive, in order to live, in order to work. So that becomes your second language. What is a foreign language? Foreign language is a language spoken abroad. In a way, this is very close to the second language, but a little different. English is the official language of land, air, and water. What do I mean by the language of land, air, and water? Does land speak? Does air speak? Or does water communicate? By mentioning that English is the official language of land, air, and water, I imply that it is the official language of Army, Air Force, and Navy of all the countries in the world. Similarly, it is the language of air traffic control. Imagine if the crew and pilots of different aeroplanes or different countries speak different languages. It's impossible to fly. They cannot communicate with the traffic controller in their destination country. So, English is the official language of air traffic control. It is also the language of international business, academic conferences, science, technology, diplomacy, sport, and international competitions. Over two-thirds of the world's scientists read in English. 75% of the world's mail is written in English. 80% of the world's electronically stored information is in English. Of the estimated 40 million users of the internet, some 80% communicate in English. I communicate in English over the internet. I use English over the social networking platforms. My information in my systems, in my computers, is stored electronically in English. So, dear friends, welcome to the world that is evolving, novel, global, lively, interesting, spectacular, and that which brings us happiness. Welcome to the world of English. Thank you very much.